Ghastly greetings, my children. Can you hear them? The walls speak to us, carrying with them those who have come before us. The dead still have business among the living. The Dark Horse Book of Hauntings is an anthology of a different sort. A hardcover comic featuring all-star creators making stories all centered around hauntings. Why do people believe in ghost stories? Perhaps they wish to have proof of life after death. But what is such an existence if just to spend eternity imprisoned within walls of wood? The first tale speaks not of a ghost in particular, but a house that warns none to trespass. Two children make a bet about going into the spooky old house, but the first boy does not return, and the adults that follow after, well, they too fail to emerge from the shadows of the house. But then again, they were warned to keep out. Perhaps it's best not to go into places where we are not invited. The second story is one featuring Hellboy. The demon with the voice of Ron Perlman. Yes, we shall speak of you someday, but for now he is called into a haunted house to investigate the strange reports of this place and the guarded chamber in the basement. One theory about ghosts is that a structure itself can record the psychic imprint of those that move through it. The stronger the emotions, the stronger the imprint. So you can imagine that when some mad scientists at one time tried to summon a demon for their own nefarious, murderous purposes, it left quite an impression on the walls. There are prose stories as well in this anthology, but we concern ourselves with sequential scares, my children. So next we move on to a story with a bit of a lighter tone to it. A paranormal investigator named Mr. White from A Devil's Footprint is called in to check on the hauntings of a house where two twin sisters once lived. One twin left to be married, but the other was murdered, eventually returning as a spirit to an old man's bed. The couple in the home want the ghost gone, but the investigator, well, he just wants to reunite two lovers. Not all hauntings are in the house. Just ask Anton here, who decided to get a tattoo before running out without paying his bill. In his rush, he fatally injured the tattoo artist. I speak from experience, my children. Do not upset an artist, for they have a tendency to hold a grudge even after death. The tattoo left behind grows and grows, expanding all over Anton's body, helping destroy his life. Does he recover it? Well, I can't tell you everything, my children. So instead, let's just skip to the house on the corner. Some people take real pride in their homes, even after they have shed their mortal existence. So if you are not going to leave when the original tenant asks it, you may have to get used to some disagreements on decorative choices. After another text tale, we see another kind of haunting. From those with unfinished business. Like poor Larry Eastling. Not a bad kid, but bullied and lonely, and had a bit of a bad smell to him. So when he is tragically killed in a car accident, he just needs some acceptance from those around him, even if he still stank. And finally, my children, we speak so often of human ghosts that we forget there are other living beings out there with their own restless spirits. Take, for instance, a haunted doghouse, cold and frightening for the poor animal who dwells within. He needs the assistance of other dogs to find the one who cannot move on. It seems some dogs cannot learn new tricks, falling back on the belief that they are still as lively as when they were alive. Death is but a door, my children, the beginning of a new journey. Let's just hope that yours will not end with you getting stuck where you were before.